So, we're back here again. After a 3-year break that we all earned after the last, Transformers Age of Extinction has arrived. And boy, is it a thing. Gone are Shia LaBeouf, Tad Hamilton, Megan Fox, and blonde Megan Fox, and in are Mark Wahlberg, another guy, and this girl. Together, they're gonna stop a thing by getting a thing because it turns dinosaurs into metal, and Optimus Prime and Mark Wahlberg are on the run because he bloody loves his daughter too much or something. It's complicated. Or it's not complicated and I wasn't listening. It doesn't matter. The point is, if you've seen any of the Transformers films before, then this is more of that. A lot more, considering it's 165 minutes long, giving it an extra 11 minutes on the last. And all your favorite Transformers are back. Yep, him, yes, no, yes for some reason, no, I don't know who that is, no. Okay, so if you had a favorite other than these two, they're most likely not here. Really though, who cares? Most of the Transformers in these films are entirely interchangeable. A problem that's mostly been fixed in this film. The new Autobots are given what almost counts as personalities. And by personalities, I mean things that mean audiences can tell them apart. You got the samurai one. You got the dinosaur one. You got the fat one. You got the green one. Like the first Transformers, there's very few Autobots to be seen here in general. But that's fine. This movie is long enough without having to balance 20 walking catchphrases as opposed to just 4 or 5. Age of Extinction is not the worst Transformers movie. Going into this, I was thoroughly prepared to hate it. But it does have some redeeming moments. One or two of the human characters, namely Mark Wahlberg, aren't the worst. And Irish Shia LaBeouf is better than regular Shia LaBeouf. We also get some quite interesting locations. Instead of seeing Chicago blow up, we get a major metropolitan Chinese city, and we get to explore the inside of an alien bounty hunter ship. The second of which is particularly interesting. The humor is also toned way down. It's still there, but there's none of this, or this, or this, and it mostly stems from Mark Wahlberg threatening his daughter and her boyfriend. That's not really my thing, but I prefer that to whatever it was that we had before. Also, the special effects here cannot be faulted. They should almost be called very special effects. The bad though. Okay, well, firstly, as mentioned, it's way too long. You could easily cut half an hour out of this and no one would complain. There's also too many villains and each of their motivations kind of muddy together. Kelsey Grammer wants no Transformers, so he gets another Transformer to kill all the Transformers, but he also wants Stanley Tucci to make him some Transformers, but they make a Transformer that's probably manipulating them. I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, I'll say this. If you're a filmmaker who's not known for tight, coherent storytelling, maybe just include the one villain. Also, the product placement here is some of the most blatant I've ever seen. Not that I'm complaining. I get a kick out of directors trying to shoehorn in unrelated products that completely cripple the flow of a story. Whether it be Irish Shia LaBeouf stealing Mark Wahlberg protein powder when he's asked to go out and get some essentials for the group, or something barreling through a Victoria's Secret bus, the inclusion of an Oreo Transformer, not a joke, or Stanley Tucci taking a well-deserved milk break in the middle of a chase scene, it really is remarkable what they've managed to pack in here. And believe me when I say I'm only just scratching the surface. The movie is also clearly aimed at the Chinese market. Other than the location, you get popular local actors and other things that no doubt will appeal to one of the world's largest movie-going markets. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, I'm just saying this is a thing and it's very noticeable. For fans of the Transformers, the most disappointing aspect of it will probably be the inclusion of the Dinobots, or lack thereof. Getting probably less than 20 minutes of screen time, they add nothing to this film. They could have cut them out entirely and I would have been happy to go home 20 minutes early. So in summary, this is exactly what it looks like. If you like the Transformers movies, then you'll like this. If you hate them, then obviously you'll hate it. And if you're like me and you couldn't care less either way, then just see it or don't see it. It doesn't matter. Alright, it's time for the rating. This gets a worst movie ever. Because despite having a gun for a face, this guy isn't called Gunface. Missed opportunity. Thanks everyone. Now if you like the Transformers, then why not check out my YouTube channel? I've got a couple of videos that might appeal to you. And if you're looking for something with a bit more length, my podcast, The Weekly Planet, last Monday was on the best and worst films from the Transformers series. And this Monday, it'll be a spoiler-heavy discussion on Age of Extinction. Find that on iTunes, linked below, or at the terrific comicbookmovie.com. So what did you think of the latest Transformers movie? You know my opinion, but what's yours? Leave your thoughts below or via my Twitter and Facebook pages, both ending in Mr. Sunday Movies, if you have anything you'd like to say about that. Thanks everyone, enjoy your weekend.